Now I want you to take each other's hands and look at each other. And yes, it's fine to cry. You may breathe at the same time. Then I want you to turn and face your congregation that's out there. And I want everyone to pull out their phones and cameras and take the pictures now. Because this is a sacred ritual, so we prefer that you didn't take pictures during. So take those pictures with all the tears and with all the smiles and all the breathing. And when they're finished, you two can turn back to rest. You can continue to hang on to each other at this point. Yes. So before the ketubah signing, we'll start with the welcome. Bruchim habayim b'shem Adonai berachnuchem mi beit Adonai. Blessed are you who have come here in the name of God. We bless you in this celebration of God. Yivdu et Adonai v'simcha bo lefanav birnana. Serve Adonai with joy, come into God's presence with song. We rejoice that Niva and John join in marriage in the presence of God and their loved one. Yadir al hakol, baruch al hakol, migadu al hakol, barech chatan v'chala. Chatan is groom and kala is bride. So we step to the ketubah, or we bring the ketubah to you and your witnesses that will sign the ketubah. But before they sign, I want to see them. Who's going to sign first? Actually, the bride is going to sign first. But,
Hold on.
okay. First the bride, then the groom. Okay, now for the first witness, I want to see you holding the pen. Right. You make a commitment when you sign this document. You are committed to being there for them no matter what. No matter what life entails, you will be there for them. Do you promise to do that?
Happily.
Go ahead and sign. Wonderful. And our other witness? Let me see you with the pen. So you hold that pen and you also make a sacred promise to be there for them no matter what life may hold for them. Can you promise that too? Wonderful. Go ahead and sign. Beautiful. I invite everyone to take a closer look at the ketubah a little bit later. Sometimes we read a little bit. I don't have it in front of me, so we won't read it now, but it's a very beautiful ketubah. I saw the picture. All right. Yes, you can feel free to look at each other. My head is turned slightly sideways because I need the light to read my book and my remarks. O most awesome, glorious, and blessed God, grant your blessings to this beautiful bride and groom. Surrounded by loved ones whose joy and prayers are with you here, you stand at this chuppah, symbol of the Jewish home, something I will speak about a little bit more in a few minutes. May your home be a shelter against the storm, a haven of peace, a stronghold of faith and love, and we join together in our prayer of gratitude. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, V'hecheyanu, V'kiyamanu, V'higianu, Lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, who gives us life, who keeps us going, who sustains us, and who brings us to these wondrous and holy moments. So there are several parts to the wedding ceremony. Something that used to take place in ancient times was Birkat Erusin, which is the betrothal blessing. We have combined them all into one. So we have the betrothal blessing, which involves the first cup, the first sip of wine. So, John, I'm going to ask you to hold it. In this union, the sacred work of creation goes on. God joining people together, God planting the divine likeness within them. We were created in the divine image. God created us. May the union of Niva and John animate the divine in each of them, and may they each help each other to grow in God's likeness. The blessing over the wine. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Urei peri hagafen. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Okay, for the second blessing, remember we have to go in the other order.
Okay.
All things being equal, right?
Right.
We praise you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot and consecrates this marriage. We praise you, Adonai, our God, who sanctifies our people Israel through kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage at the chuppah. So we need the rings now. Are they handy?
I believe so.
John, you start by putting the ring on Niva's finger. And then say these words after me. I promise to go very slowly. Harei at mikudeshet li b'tabaat zo kedat Moshe v'Yisrael. Now repeat the English after me. Look at her, not me. Be consecrated to me with this ring as my wife, in keeping with the heritage of Moses and Israel. Okay, Niva, place the ring on John's finger. Thank you. Okay, look at him. Harei atah mikdash li b'tabaat zo kedat Moshe v'Yisrael. Be consecrated to me with this ring as my husband, in keeping with the heritage of Moses and Israel. Okay, and keep looking at each other. I want you both to respond. I betroth you to me forever. I betroth you to me with steadfast love and compassion. I betroth you to me in faithfulness. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yudei chuppah v'kiddushin. We praise you, Adonai our God, who hallows our people Israel through this sacred rite of the chuppah. So you can continue to look at each other. I do have a few remarks to share with you and with everyone. So you can be looking back and forth. You can be breathing. You can be also taking in the moment because they are fleeting. Niva and John. The psalmist wrote in Psalm 118, the psalm which we read on Sukkot, and as you are under the chuppah, I am in the sukkah, and I will talk about their comparison. Zehayom asa Adonai nagila v'nisim v'nismecha bo. This is the day which the Eternal has made. Let us rejoice and be happy in it. Just as we celebrated the festivals with the chanting of Psalm 118, during Hallel, during the tradition, blessing your neshamot, your soul, inspire me to offer a few thoughts. The joy and love of a chatan and kala, a groom and bride, is formed out of the very foundation of the universe. The mitzvah of rejoicing with bride and groom is one of the most important mitzvot, and we are honored to be sharing it with the two of you. A wedding is a holy moment. Even the Hebrew word for betrothal, kiddushin, has as its root kadosh, which means holy, not of the earth. We are God's partners in the work of repairing, perfecting, and guarding creation. In this light, every decision we make, every action we perform, every moment of our lives has the potential to be holy, intertwined with God. When two people meet, fall in love, marry, and create a family, they serve as a visible manifestation of the possibility within each and every one of us to be holy, to work in partnership with each other and with the divine. It is always a holy and sacred honor to work with couples as they prepare to make their lives together, thinking, discussing, challenging each other about how you want to make your life, as well as embracing all the things you love about each other. Niva, you described or talked about John in this way. You said, I love John's warm, look at him. I love John's warm, I know, I'm the one that's talking, but you can hear me. Look at him. I love John's warm, caring heart, his mind, his sense of humor, and his competitiveness. I love his eyes, his smile, and how affectionate he is. I love that he accepts me for everything I am, including all my flaws. I love how he treats animals. I love how he looks at me. John, you said this about Niva. I love her compassion, her strength, and how she fights for others, even to the detriment of herself. Niva understands me and is always there to cheer me up and make me smile. She is the woman that I want to give the world. She makes me feel loved and needed as much as I need her. What I see is that you are both, yes, emotional, yet passionate about what you believe, about each other, and about your partnership. It's a lovely thing to see your potential for growth and inspiration together. As you have said the ancient and holy words of our tradition, which bind you together as husband and wife, may you never forget the symbolism of your surroundings today. The chuppah under which you stand serves as a reminder of the importance of the Jewish home. which the two of you will be building together. Just as your chuppah stands so beautifully today, so too will your home stand. Notice, though, it's fragile. Like a sukkah, which is where I am, it's not a permanent structure. It stands because we as a holy community hold it together. A chuppah is covered on the top and open on all sides so that we may welcome people into our home at any time. Of course, I warn you to wait till you're invited. That's just something I do for the benefit of all couples. A sukkah, on the other hand, is closed on the sides but open to the sky so that we may be ever aware of God's presence. They are only as sturdy as you make them, together in holiness. So on behalf of all who are assembled here today, in honor of this holy occasion, your family, friends, and your entire community right there with you, thank you for the love that you share. Thank you for the sweet silliness and sacred goodness, which is so much a part of you both. And most importantly, thank you for finding each other and providing us with this opportunity to perform a mitzvah. We continue with the Sheva Brachot. This time, Niva, you hold the Kiddush cup. As I chant each one, I will also translate so everyone knows what each of the 7 blessings means. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. We praise you, Adonai, ruler of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol barat lichvodo. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of all things for your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'adam. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of human beings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et ha'adam b'tzalmo b'tzelem yabotzenito hikin lo mimenu binyan adayad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, who creates us to share with you in life's everlasting renewal. Sos tasis v'tagel Zion v'kibutz baneha letocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai v'sameach Zion v'vaneha. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, who causes Zion to rejoice in her children's happy return. Sameach tisamach re'im ha'ovim k'samechacha yetzicha b'gan eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai v'sameach chatan v'cholah. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, who causes bride and groom to rejoice. May these loving companions rejoice, as have your creatures since the days of creation. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chal Eloheinu, Yishama be'arei Yehuda, u'chutzot Yerushalayim, kol sason ve'kol simcha, kol chatan ve'kol kala, kol mitzalot, chatanim mechubatam, ונערים ממשתה נגינתם ברוך אתה אדוני ושמח חתן עם הכלה. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of joy and gladness, bride and groom, love and kinship, peace and friendship. O God, may there always be heard in the cities of Israel and the world the sounds of joy and of happiness, the voice of groom and the voice of bride, the shouts of everyone celebrating, the songs of all at play. We praise you, our God, who causes the bride and groom to rejoice together. You may take a sip. All right, so I want you to both face me, but kind of put your arms around each other. That's beautiful. I'll hold up my talit around you in the picture. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך. May God shine upon you and be gracious to you. וישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך shalom. May God always shine upon you and be gracious to you and give you that most precious gift, the gift of shalom, of peace and wholeness together. So I invite you now to put the glass down. Before I have the honor of making a pronouncement, before you break the glass, a little background. Some traditions say we break the glass as a reminder of all the things in our history that maybe weren't so great. The destruction of the temple, those kinds of things, which is okay. It was also a superstition, make a loud noise and keep the evil spirits away. Some of our Eastern European ancestors followed that one. But I like the tradition that when you break the glass, may you live a long and happy marriage, so long that it takes you, however long it takes you, to put the glass back together, every single piece, without ever noticing that it was broken. May it be that way. So break the glass.
Mazel tov!
It is my privilege and honor to pronounce you partners, and I want to see the kiss, and it better be a good one.